There's some place over there. Well, it's a coffee place, I think. Kokachi. Yeah, coffee place, but it looks very cozy, huh? I don't want a coffee, I already had a coffee. So for now, I just want some food. And the fruits that were very popular here, even avocado there. I didn't know that they have avocado here. Some fancy berries I've never seen in my life, I think. Maybe I did see them, but I don't remember what they're called. I think in somewhere in Sweden or Finland they also have that. But this looks marvelous, huh? They know how to present their desserts. On you with Hussein. Can I see? So it's not actual anymore. It's not valid anymore. Okay.
For collection.
For collection. Okay, I see. Wow, the Saddam Hussein. Interesting. From which year?
And horse.
Ah, with the horse also. Okay.
25.
Wow. From the same year, more or less. Same era, same period. Interesting, because I saw Hussein's photo and I thought it cannot be current. Okay. Wow, interesting. Oh, some palm trees.
Iran.
Oh, Iran also, okay. With, I think this Ayatollah, huh? I think so. But this is new, I think the Iran, it's new, it's valid, yeah. How much do you sell them for?
One piece, 1,000.
1,000?
1,000.
1,000 for one? Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. I was not going to buy it, but...
How much? One piece?
Just one, for my collection. Wait a second. No, this is 10,000. Here I have 1,000. Okay. Thank you, Spas. Very interesting. Sorry?
Where you come from?
I'm a Russian. Yes, I'm Russian, but I live in Germany. That's why. And you? Are you from here?
I'm from Iran.
From Iran? Oh, nice. So you speak Farsi? Okay. What? Arabic?
Turkey.
Okay, Kurdish also you speak. Oh, you've been living in Kurdistan for a long time now?
15 years.
15? Oh wow.
15 years.
Okay. Okay, interesting. It's even real, yeah.
Not real.
Real, not printed. Just kidding.
No problem.
Okay, can I see the coins? Yeah. Oh, this is Iran.
Iraq.
Iraq. Iraq.
Like Turkish.
Lira, huh?
Iraq.
But interesting shape. It was like shaped like
Dinar.
1 dinar. Okay.
500 plus 20.
Oh, someone used to wear it like this. Okay. Interesting. What's her name?
Bahman.
Bahman. Alexander. Nice to meet you, Bahman. How was Hussein with the Kurdistan? How was the relationship? I don't know. How was it? Do Kurds like Hussein or not so much? Yes. You're like, okay. Nice. Okay. Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. All right. I just bought a bill with Hussein on it, and it costs just 1,000. It's like 80 cents. Yeah, that's why I did not even bother to negotiate. Okay, let's try. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. You are on YouTube also.
Very good.
You're famous.
No speak English.
No speak English. عربي.
عربي yeah.
أنا روسي.
أنت روسي؟
من ألمانيا. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. People want to see the quality. But interesting, huh? They still sell the Hussein bills here. So the guy told me, the Iranian guy, the seller, told me that Kurds like Hussein. I don't know about that, if it's really like that, but maybe he didn't understand me. Maybe they do like him. I mean, otherwise, why would they put him in there? Wow. Wonderful. Baklava. I think that's baklava. Salam. Chicken. Oh, they do have some food here. Maybe that should be the place where I should eat. Look, they got food. got the sweets and they got everything. Yeah, we'll just go there. The kebab? Okay, yeah, I would like one. Here, okay. Let's see here. Salam, salam. You speak English? No, a little. Arabic. Arabic, okay. I just want one kebab. Kebab? Beef? Okay, here, the kebab. Yeah, like that. Or two.
English.
You speak English?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
How are you doing?
Sir?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Thanks.
Kifak in Arabic.
Yes, in Arabic, Kifa.
Kurdi?
Yes, from here. Kurdish.
How do you say Kurdish? How are you?
In Kurdish?
Yes.
Shoni Bashi.
Sunni Bashi, and you spend Basha. Basha. Okay.
Bashi.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I would like just one kebab. Normal, just one. Yes.
Hey, have a seat.
Thank you very much. Spas. Oh, vegetables. Looks good. Friendly people. Alright guys, take a look at that. I explored the second floor of the first floor in Germany. Here it is what it is. So much better. It's traditional, this to me. Very well done. Yeah. So I'm waiting for my kebab. Alright, I was just told I was sitting in the family area because I think that's where the women also can sit, and women and families. That's why I moved to another table which is not for the families. Look, that's what I got. I'll show you a bit. It's inside, well, there's bread, some kebab inside, some vegetables. So let's try it. I'll tell you how it tastes. So we got some beef, I think that's beef. Some pickles. Oh, more. Spicy. Some other things coming. Spicy. Even more onions. We go really hard on the onions. We got here, but they already got onions here. It's really good. I like the kebab. This is the pickled cucumber that I told you about. I showed you the fresh ones they sell on the street. So that's how they look like when they're pickled. And it tastes very good. There's the tomatoes, lemon, onions, pickles. I think two different types of cucumbers. And there's meat inside, beef, pepper, grilled tomato, lemon again, onion, cucumber. It's a very nice combination, you know. It's like fresh because of the onion and the combination of bread, meat. It's perfect for me. Alright, so now we got some tea, black tea, chai, like over here, and kunafa, but with milk. So there was a kunafa that I tried before, which was with cheese, which is traditional in the Middle East. I tried it in Lebanon before, and well, apparently they also have it here, but they told me they have two different varieties. One with cheese and one with milk, which is this one. And the tea is normal black tea. Should be pretty strong. Alright, I'm going to film my first reaction of kunafa with milk. It's very sweet. I think I prefer the cheese one, but it's not bad at all. And it has this wheat pear on the top, which is also pretty tasty. I think I prefer the cheese one because cheese gives it a bit of a salty taste and a bit more structure, you know. It's a bit harder. This one is milk. Yeah. It has something on the bottom, so it has the basis made of the wheat flour, I guess, and then on top you have a milk with sugar, something like that. very warm, it's hot. So I think they bake it somehow. That's what I would assume, that they bake it or fry it. You tell me. There's someone from Kurdistan here, from the Middle East in general, if you know how this is being made. Alright, for the kebab I give 8 out of 10, and for the dessert 6 out of 10. And I've tried better, but there is definitely much more to try here. I mean, there are so many desserts. You've seen the shops, they sell like, I don't know, 10 different types of desserts, even more. So I need to check it out. But now I will head to the Assyrian museum, which is located in the northwestern part of the city. So I'll just take a taxi and go there, because Assyrian is also an old ancient culture. The language they speak, it used to be one of the first Christian languages, important languages in Christianity, and the majority of them is also Christian. So it's interesting for me to learn more about their culture. So let's go. Alright, while waiting for the taxi, I decided to tell you a bit more about the Kurdish civilization, Kurdish nation as such, and their struggles. Well, as I already told you, the majority of them lives in Iraq, Syria and Turkey, and they want to establish their own country, their own state. And the Iraqi government pretty much gave a lot of autonomy to Kurds, also partially because there was a war with the ISIS. And when the ISIS came here, they didn't like the Kurds, because Kurds are not that religious. They don't care about the caliphate. They don't need all that. They are much more nationalist than they are religious. So they want their own state. They don't want a caliphate where everyone lives like a whole Muslim country. That's not what they really are after. I mean, the majority of them. So obviously they didn't get along with ISIS in that sense, and they fought a lot against them. And they're also quite secularist. They don't really care about the Sharia laws and all that. There are women wearing whatever they want. There are women in the army. Nobody really cares. It's traditional, conservative, comparing to the European societies, obviously, but not as ISIS would want it to be, I would say. Yeah, so they fought against ISIS with the support of the US also. Yes, military helped a lot, and eventually they did a good job fighting the ISIS. And Iraqi government had no other choice but to give them a bigger autonomy, because they just became so strong and they fought for their cities and their region. And now, as you see, de facto, it is independent, because it has its own visa service, it has its own border within Iraq. Although it's still officially within Iraq, it has a huge autonomy because of the support from the US, obviously. Yeah, although the US also supports the government in Baghdad, the Iraqi government. Yeah, there's some history for you. Alright, so I've just arrived at the Assyrian Museum here in Kurdistan, in the city of Erbil. And I figured out that it's not just the museum, but the whole area is Assyrian, because I checked the graffitis that they had there on the walls, and they had their flag and the writings. So apparently the majority of the people that live there belong to this minority. So let's see if the museum, the Syriac Museum, is open. It's called Syriac Heritage Museum, and then we can walk around a bit. Yeah, let's see. So we have here 2 lines at the entrance. Must be some traditional stuff. It was built with the help of the US aid. Alright, so we're in the museum now, and the majority is written here in the Syriac language, as you see here. Most of the text looks similar to Arabic, but it's still not the same. So you see the Christian signs, and it used to belong to the priest Yusuf Nabati, son of the priest Elias Nabati. Elias Nabati, those were his belongings. This must be the tomb, stone. Yes. We have here the symbols. So this is the Assyrian flag also. This one here with the star in the middle. The star is the sign of the religion they used to have, I mean, before Christianity. Yeah, because it's a very old, ancient culture. Here you have different carpets that used to belong to the Assyrian people. Sewing machine, traditional clothes from Shaklawa. Shaklawa is a city near Erbil. I think I'll go there in the next days because I was told it's also interesting to see. And look, the pants, also again the white pants. Samovar. It's interesting because it's called almost the same way in Russian. We call it samovar. In Turkey, I think they also call it samovar or something like that. Yeah, it says here the word has Russian etymology. Because samovar means cook by itself. That's why it used to be used. I mean, I think it's still being used here in Russia, not so much anymore, but it's been used in Turkey and in Kurdistan, as you see here, and the Assyrian people, I think they use it also to make tea. So it's like a teapot, a big one. Yeah, and they call it samovar in Russian, samovar. I think they used to sew a lot. As you see, many sewing machines here. This must be their kind of art or their kind of work. Oh, this is a game, you know, where you drop the ball and then it has to fall into one of the things there. Interesting. Kosani, old ancient game, one of the children's ancient games. All the civilizations perish because now we barely know anything about the Assyrian people, but it used to be quite an important nation back in the days, with their own religion, their own culture. When the Christianity came, they were one of the first ones who adopted it, and that's why their language also plays a big role in Christianity for the Christians. But now we don't know much about them, and obviously the latest conflict here in the Levant region, in Iraq and Syria with the ISIS didn't help because well, they were not very liked by the ISIS. I think you know why. Batnaya, I think those are all different cities or regions. But you don't know if they are all Assyrian or Kurdish as such. I think they must be Assyrian because we are in Assyrian museum. This is Al-Kosh. We have the photos here. Interesting. So yes, as a lady told me now, that used to be an old Assyrian village here. This is how it used to look like in the 20s to the 50s, in the 20th century. Yes, I think it means 20s to 50 years in the 20th century. So what, 100 years ago. And the houses, the ships, the people, church over there. I asked her if there are any churches around here. She told me there are 2 or 3 of them, big ones. Over there? There's more? No, just this. Yes. Okay. Got it. Shukran. So now the best idea would be to go and see the churches, you know, to understand a bit better the culture. But interesting that they still live here. It has been centuries now, but the Assyrian people still live here in peace with the Kurds, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I'll show you if we see some graffitis around here. I'll show you so that you get an idea of the Syriac art also. One interesting thing about Aramaic language, which is what the Assyrian people speak. It used to be spoken by Jesus. He was the one who spoke the Aramaic language, just as the Assyrian people, because it used to be a lingua franca in this area, in the Middle East, in the part of the Middle East at that time when Jesus was living. So that's very interesting. And now we're heading to the church. Maybe I'll find some Assyrian food here as well. I don't know. We need to find out. But it's curious. I didn't know that Assyrian people used to live here in this area of Kurdistan. I mean, empires would come and go. Ethnicities, nations would move from one place to another. So I think it's always beautiful when people maintain their heritage in some way, and we can still go here and see the churches. I imagine how many conflicts they had here, and they still managed to stay here. Okay. I don't know where the entrance is. No, this doesn't look like the entrance. Maybe from the other side. I think I have to go over there. But this is Catholic. I think many of them are also Orthodox. So we need to find both. I think they're both there. I will ask the sir over there. Oh, there was one. Hello. Is it open? No, closed. Oh, I have to leave then. Other church? You know church open?
No.
No.
This time is every
this time, so tomorrow.
yeah, 5 o'clock it's open.
It's 5 o'clock open. Okay, understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's walk around and see if you find something more here. Other people sleeping at 5. I think many things open here late because of the heat, obviously. So people don't like to hang out outside while it's so hot. Maybe I think the church is open that late, probably because of the processions that they have there, you know, because of the religious reasons. But the citadel, I was told that it is open indeed after 4 p.m., 5 p.m. But due to the construction going on there. So what kind of image do you have when you think about Iraq? Definitely not the one that I can show you. What I found here is the Virgin Mary statue. Right here, maybe not in the best condition. The surroundings right here. But this is still the Assyrian area of Erbil, and mostly the Assyrian people live. And the majority is Christian, I told you. So they have this monument here, right there on the top. And after walking a bit around here, I can tell definitely that the majority here that lives here is the Assyrian community. You have the flags, you have the Christian symbols all around here. So they live in a very localized community, I would say. The names of the shops, the restaurants, it always gives you an idea of who lives here. It's a bit similar to how it is in Lebanon, but I would say with the Armenian community there, it has a bit of a similar vibe here. While exploring the cultural heritage of the Assyrian people, I went to the currency exchange office to ask people that work there about where I can eat something Assyrian, or if I can see something culturally important from their culture. If I can see something from their culture, learn, and to show you also something about their culture. But people were a bit confused. I mean, English is not so well spoken here, but the girls told me about the restaurant. It's called Miami, interestingly enough, and they told me it is an Assyrian restaurant. So I thought, okay, then I have to go there and see what they have to offer. But they told me that the food is quite similar. But meanwhile, I'll show you a bit of the surroundings here. Yeah, so we're heading to the restaurant. It will take me about 15 minutes walk, and then we'll be there. This area, it's mostly tobacco, alcohol. I think also because of the religion, because it's not haram in Christianity, so they sell a lot of that stuff here. So I think people from Erbil, although in Erbil you can also find alcohol, but I see that it's a bit more of it here, of alcohol, and it's very open. Yeah, so I think people come here to buy all this stuff. Also the phones and all that stuff, you know. It's also a very typical thing of the Middle East, or South America also, that we have shops of the same kind in the same area. Like you have shops that sell the same stuff, basically 10 of them next to each other, which doesn't make much sense to me, but I guess it makes sense for them. You're right, guys, take a look. Miami, it looks like a big restaurant here. Yeah, I just want to find out if it's really Assyrian or not, because I don't know if everyone knows that. I mean, The ghost that told me that place, maybe they just like it, but they told me, no, they told me it's Assyrian, so maybe it is. Hello, you speak English?
Normal.
Normal. Thank you. This Assyrian restaurant?
Yes.
Assyrian, okay,
Yes.
Assyrian food, very good. That's what I want to try, thank you. Hello, thank you. Yes, I got a confirmation. Thank you very much. Okay, you see, it opens like that. Because that's how people are used to open their menus. So Miami, pizza, chicken. Thank you. Shukran. What is that? Like shawarma. Half a kilo shawarma. Well, I'm not ready for that. Kilo shawarma. I actually want something small. Let me see what they have. A lot of drinks here. Emperor cocktail. Alright, this is all shawarma meat. Alright guys, I decided for the mandi, although I read that it's something from Yemen, but the guy told me it's Assyrian here. Maybe they do it a special way, so let's see. I ordered it, so I'm waiting for it now, and to drink some pomegranate juice. I got this soup here. I don't know what's inside. I can imagine it's with chickpeas or something, because it's yellow, and maybe with normal peas. I don't know. I just need to check. I need to try it, and then I'll let you know. Alright, let's try the soup, and then I'll let you know how I like it. And it's like pea soup. Garofoli soup for my brother. Yeah, very good. I think with some chicken also inside. Alright, the main meal arrived and it's a bit bigger than I expected. Take a look at that. Wow. And the pomegranate juice. It's really good. So let me try and I'll tell you how I think about it. Nice, nice. I like it. Well, what can I tell you about the restaurant? Quite a mediocre place, although they charge quite a lot for the food. I would give it 2 out of 5 because the food is pretty good, but other than that, nothing special. I just came to another church here, also the Assyrian church. I think it's closed now, and it's not even clear when it opens. Maybe I need to check from the other side, because it's already 4 p.m. and I thought that maybe the churches should start opening. I think the other church told me that they open at like 5 or something. Yeah, but some of them tell me 4, 5, 6, it depends. So we need to see. Maybe I'll go to the other one, and at the end I'll find something. Alright, so I finally found the one that is open. I met a Syrian man who moved here about a year ago. He's a Christian, so he showed me one church that is always open right here. So I found it. So by the way, here you have the monument of Saint Charbel, and you have to see the clothes. That's a traditional Aramaic clothes. And from the church, the priests, they always used to wear these black tunics, what do you call them? So it's a very traditional thing, with the hood also. Yes. Alright, so I just spoke to the guys at the church and they said that they don't want the church to appear on YouTube, because I said it's not just for me, so it's for the YouTube. I said if it's okay to film it, they were like no. So I guess that's how it is. If they don't want it to be shared, it will not be shared. Let's go and explore further. Alright guys, as you can tell, I could make it into one of the churches and see how the service takes place here. It was pretty interesting, pretty different from what I've seen before. Yeah, something new for me. Interesting, but I didn't film during the procession, obviously. Didn't want to bother anyone. Anyway, guys, if you learned something new about the Aramaic religion and the culture, let me know if you like it. And if you do, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button. See you.